early on in the set, or in neutral to get to that punish game. So it looks like we're going to start off on FD here. Pretty tricky matchup, pretty tricky stage for Falco here. I'm a little surprised that this is where we end up because, again, Luigi's combo game here is just insanely strong. But the Falco doing a good job early on of keeping people, keeping the Luigi out, not really letting him get anything started, and finding a couple big hits of his own early on. Ooh. Luigi catches a back air, but Falco's able to make it back. Falco opening things up with a few lasers here, and he's finding a lot of big dares early on in the match, and I think that's really important for Falco to get that started early. Make sure you establish that threat early and often. And Falco's able to go up with an up air and take the first stock. Falco gets a dare grab. That's super important in this matchup because Luigi oftentimes gets pushed back far enough that you can't get the shine that you want to go for in general after the dare. So going for that dare straight into grab is like a really good way to clean that up. Falco doesn't have great combo starters off of the grab. Oftentimes you have to take that positional advantage and look more for a juggle situation. But it's not too bad on the other hand because Luigi has a really hard time getting down, and it's tricky for him to challenge all of Falco's really strong options. Falco can kind of wait for Luigi to throw out that nair or whatever other aerial he chooses, and then go up and punish it. Luigi tries to get a big punish started, but he gets caught up in dash attack and has to give it up. Luigi can be pretty tricky to edge guard if he's using all of his tools effectively. He has, you know, his up B, obviously, his side B, very good for covering horizontal ground. He can save his double jump kind of forever, and he also can do a lot of tricks with his down B to increase or to get up a little bit, and also just to stall things out. So you have to be really careful as Falco. But Falco's able to find a second up air off the top. Both of Falco's kills coming off the top here so far. Not usually the way you find kills on Luigi, so good stuff to this Falco to kind of mix things up a little bit. Luigi is doing a good job of getting Falco off stage in a lot of situations, but unfortunately he's not being able to get to the edge fast enough, and the Falco's using quick recovery options to be able to just make it back before the Luigi can even respond in a lot of situations. That time Luigi holds onto the corner pressure, and he's able to find the back air because of it. I really like that option to kind of hold center stage and force the Falco to find a way out. So I hope we can see Luigi using that a little bit more throughout the rest of the set. I also really like how this Falco is using lasers. He throws out a few in a row, he mixes up his timings, and then he goes in really quick once he sees a crack in the Luigi's defenses. So I think that's a big part of how he's getting a lot of these openings started. It's not so much that he's like lasering until the Luigi is broken, but he's laser, and then go in right as soon as he thinks Luigi's not looking for it. He catches a nice hard back air on Luigi's fair from ledge, and that's going to take the third stock. Falco's up by a little bit, but Luigi can take this pretty quickly. Potentially a slightly inadvisable dash attack on shield, but Luigi's able to clean it up, and we're at a last stock situation. Definitely an open game here. Either player could take it. We get an early grab off the laser. Ooh, a nice down B coming down by Luigi, and he's able to dodge out of the danger zone. A crouch cancel from the into a shine. Luigi's on the back foot here. Ooh, Falco not able to find that up air that's been working so well for him. And, oh, Luigi keeps Falco out. Falco really wants to get this stock, but an up throw. Ooh, the F smash just meshes, and reading the wave dash in, the Luigi drops his shield just in time to eat that F smash. Falco takes game one. I'm a little bit curious to see where we go for game two. I think usually Luigi wants to play on that FD style stage for the combo game. It looks like he's going to go for FOD game two. A quick wave dash grab, but again, Luigi's not able to follow that tech off option. Oftentimes it's like a tricky situation to tech, and a lot of Falcos will miss it, and you can just go for like a down smash by Luigi. But this Falco is being very careful about his options and making sure to catch those techs so he's not getting hit all the time. Luigi able to take a quick stock there. Let's see if he can keep it going. I love that full hop up air, double jump bear. It's a ton of percent actually by the Falco. Really good option to get things started early. Luigi's trying to jump around and keep space from that Falco, but Falco's doing a really great job of finding the spots to put out his back airs, and Luigi having a really hard time dealing with that. One of the big challenges with Luigi is once you're in the air, you have very little option in terms of aerial mobility, And so you kind of get stuck and you can get red pretty hard. Ooh, what a nice turnaround up tilt. The Falco barely able to beat out Luigi's drop through back air with it, and it's going to get him his first stock because of it. Luigi gets a grab. Here we go. Without the side platform there, Falco can be in deep trouble. Great recovery option to go straight up. Luigi's not able to cover that option, and Falco's back on stage. He ate a ton of damage for that, but he still has the stock, so he can turn things around. I think this Falco is doing a really good job of mixing up his recovery options. A lot of times, we talked about earlier about how he goes in really quickly when he thinks Luigi can't get there. But he's also making good decisions once Luigi is covering to sometimes go quick, sometimes wait it out. And Luigi's finding it difficult to clean up these stocks. That said, Luigi's got something started here. He's up basically a full stock at this point, and he's in a combo situation. Nice nair into dare. Falco using some clever options that aren't generally considered like your bread and butter combos, and they're working really well on this Luigi right now. A nair with the jab reset, but again, ooh, those dash attacks seem to really be getting punished heavily. I think the Luigi needs to look for different options. Luigi's dash attack, generally not considered very strong. You can kind of crouch cancel it forever, and as long as you just crouch cancel, wait for it to end, you can get a meaty hit off of it because there's a reasonable amount of end lag. Luigi's able to find another kill though, and we're in a 2-stock-to-1 situation. Falco's got a little bit of a combo going, but he's not able to follow it up too deep. And at 60%, oh, another up tilt. Another up tilt, not able to find the up air. That could have done it. Brought us back to even. I'm really liking these cross-up aerials into up tilt. The Luigi seems to be feeling pretty comfortable once the Falco's past him, and so Falco's catching him coming out of shield with a lot of these up tilts. This edge guard's so important. He really needs to find it right here. He rolls back, and oh, Luigi's able to make it back in time. Falco's still controlling center. Oh, but an inadvisable F smash, and here comes the combo from Luigi. Falco makes it back with a clever angle to go back on stage rather than going for the ledge. And the roll down smash is going to take the stock. Falco's at 65%, so definitely a dangerous position for him, but he has the potential to make it back right now. Falco goes to that center platform with his recovery. Pretty hard for Luigi to cover without really committing. So I think it was a good call out to say, you don't want to come at me right now. You want to close this out easy. But the Luigi's able to find a down air as the Falco jumps into him, and that's going to take first game back for Luigi. So 1-1. Falco gets to pick his last stage. I feel I'd be really interesting to see what he picks here because I thought that this Falco was doing a really good job, clever job of finding those kills off the top that a lot of Falcos don't use. So stages like Yoshi's and Pokemon that have lower ceiling might have been interesting. Falco feels like he's got a strong handle on the game though, and he wants to go to a nice neutral stage like Battlefield to end things in his favor. And we start off early with a big combo from Falco, but Luigi's able to get out and start a little punish to the zone. Falco calls out the down B with a laser and is able to punish off of it. Luigi's at pretty high percent. I really like that option from the Falco. He takes his time, he realizes Luigi's at high percents, and he just throws out a couple bears. They're not those early auto-cancel bears. He's waiting to get that meaty hit later on, and it really works out in his favor there as he's able to take the first stock. Luigi finds an air. This is a big combo. He gets the fair off of it. And he reads the straight recovery, so he's able to get the F tilt, and that's going to take the stock. We're basically even again. I think in a lot of situations, the Falco is doing a good job of making neutral look really hard for the Luigi, but Luigi's doing a good job of punishing and cleaning things up once he gets the hit. Kind of classic what you'd expect from this matchup, but I think it's got to be really tricky for the Falco because he feels like he's doing real good, and he just loses the stock all of a sudden. Nice down tilt off that spot dodge. Luigi coming down with a nair. It's a tricky move to deal with because it's got a relatively big hitbox and almost no end lag on it, so you can nair into a second nair right away. Really, you have to be really precise in order to punish it as Falco. You can outrange it though, and I think that's something that the Falco could be trying to abuse a little bit more. You see him going for those back airs when he sees the nairs coming, and I think that's exactly what he's got to be looking for. He finds a quick double dip to take the lead slightly, but he's at very high percent. He needs to make it back and get some extra credit here. Good recovery, goes back to ledge, and he's able to find his way back. If the Falco can tack on a good amount of damage here, he can solidify a pretty solid lead. Let's see what he's got. Luigi gets an up throw, but Falco's able to get his shield up before the dare. A good 50% already. Another grab. A really smart play there, right, by the Luigi to find that grab, and then he's able to get a clean follow-up with the downer that's going to kill off the top. This match continues to stay close. Luigi's combos coming more and more alive as the set goes on. And once again, we're right back at even. Falco opts for a back throw to get him off stage, but he's not able to follow up. Good DI by Luigi to not leave himself open to anything. And Luigi finds another big combo. Falco is down for the first time in this game. Can he make the comeback? An up throw. I really expected a back throw, and I think the Falco did too. With the full DI in, he made it easy for the Luigi to find the follow-up. Nice wave dash back double jab, really calling out Falco's option to, or tendency to get out of shield as soon as the Luigi gets past him. Oh, and he goes for the slow get up because he's over 100%, but the Luigi times it out just right and is able to find the ledge again. Oh, these F smashes are getting pretty greedy by the Falco. I think he needs to recognize that he has plenty of time, and he's getting the kills with less committal options. These back airs are working effectively. His up airs have been strong throughout the set. You don't need to go for some of those F smashes. That said, he finds one on a recovery, and he's back in the lead by a small amount. A good combo, getting nice 50%. Let's see if he can keep it going. Luigi in another edge guard situation. Can he take the stock and bring it back to nearly even? Oh, the wave dash forward pushes Falco off, and so he doesn't get the grab. If that had been timed a little bit differently, or the Falco had been a little more forward, we'd be seeing that grab combo continue and probably do a kill at those percents. But instead, Falco's built up a big 100%, and he finds the up air. Not going to do it. He needs a little bit more. One more strong hit could do it. But the Luigi finds that hit on the aerial coming down, and now Falco's at last stock too. He's got to be worried about getting gimped or getting into one of those huge combos. Here's the start. Falco's able to find his way out. He gets another up tilt. Those up tilts from the side platform have been working, or when he's under the side platform with Luigi above him, been working wonders for him. A spot dodge shine, but he's not able to follow it up. Luigi's at too high a percent. He's going to have to find a clean hit. Another spot dodge on the grab, but this time Luigi gets out of the way. He's able to punish off of it. Falco's at high percents. He could get killed now. Another back air. Falco makes it back. This is game 3. This is it right here, guys. Oh, he gets the fast fall to dodge the back air. Falco's back on stage, but he's shielding a lot. Oh, and the Luigi. Oh, that sucks. Good stuff to both players. I believe that was winner side, so hopefully the Luigi will have a bit more time to bring it back in the future. But, oh, man, a great play from both players. I thought, it was a really close set. Kind of tough to see the air dodge off stage to end it, but I thought Falco really, used a lot of his tools effectively and worked hard to make that happen.